At some point during the interview process, you're likely to be asked the question, why should I hire you for this position? Your best strategy for answering this type of question is to bring together your best qualifications and your strengths that match the job. Our advice is to find at least 3 qualifications within the job description for which you can provide brief examples of how you have the skills, experience, and strengths that match. Another way to think about it, there are 3 keys to success in answering this type of question. First, make it clear you know the job description by referencing what the employer is looking for in a qualified candidate. 2, use examples from your own experiences to demonstrate you have the qualifications and skills they want. Finally, keep your examples brief.
We will hope that you have taken the time to look at the job description so you have a good understanding of what we're looking for in the position, and then you can take the time to really draw out some of the characteristics that you think best describe yourself and tie those to the job description. I think if a student doesn't take the time to really connect it back to the job description, they're just doing themselves a disservice because the students who can make those connections back to the job description that they may be interviewing against are going to leave that interviewer with a really great picture.
Showing you did your research on the company, on the role, and being passionate about why you're there. We're taking time as employers to invest in you, and we truly want you to invest in us as well for that 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever it may be. Most students are coming from a very similar background for the same role. It could be, the same university, it could be similar universities, similar majors. So using your experiences and your specific skill sets that differentiate you from the other students and also relating them to the role, that's a home run in our book. We suggest having short, to the point points of your talk. So not rambling on, being able to get to the point of here's 3 things that I know I could bring to this table and really bring to this role as an organization. And then within those 3 points, very high level, quick to the point, but also relate them to experiences.
So Devin, why should I hire you for the corporate finance internship position with my company?
Well, first of all, I feel like I have a good background in customer service and working in teams, whether it be with my job as an office assistant or with my consulting experience. I've always worked in project-based environments where I work with other team members, and I feel like that would be applicable in a corporate finance position. In addition to that, my customer service background has allowed me to develop the verbal communication skills that I feel like would be useful in speaking with just clients or banks, cross-department, whatever it need be. In addition to that, I've consistently developed my mathematical and analytical skills from the time of my first internship at Nationwide Children's Hospital, where there I worked with, it was medical research, but I did a lot of statistical analysis and then presented that to my supervisor. And then most recently, I had the opportunity to do consulting for the Fisher College of Business Global Projects program, where again, I worked with Excel and I created spreadsheets where then I presented to the companies I worked for, in this case, Souls for Souls. And I did this overseas, so this was in an unfamiliar environment, a little more stress there. It was 2 weeks, so a little bit more deadlines. And again, I feel like that could be applied to a corporate finance position because I know that there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of curveballs that can be thrown at me, and I feel like I'm equipped to handle those. Lastly, I feel like I have a good ability to manage my time and work well under pressure. And this is shown by my duty as an office assistant, where I worked over 20 hours a week, took over 15 credit hours, and also was involved in student organizations. So I've been equipped a lot on my plate, and I've been ready and been able to handle that. So just based on my previous experiences, I feel like I'd be able to make a great fit here for a corporate finance internship.
Thank you. What the student did well. The candidate identified 3 qualities he possesses, providing evidence through examples which he connected back to the job description. Next, he shared a variety of experiences for his examples, helping the interviewer learn more about his background. Finally, he closed his answer well. Improvements. He could improve his nonverbals a little by smiling more to give the sense he's relaxed and confident while focusing on how he's a great match for the job.